Another day, another Game of Thrones here in Crusader Kings 3. It's your good weaselly little friend, Lord Merryk the Impaler. Somebody said, play him like a politician, and my god, that has never clicked more in my brain, because yes, he is a craven, but he's also callous and cynical and paranoid, and loves money and scheming. So you know what, goddammit, you were onto something there. Forward at all costs, unless there is the slightest bit of resistance, and then we go and hide. So I think that's how we're going to do things going forward. Speaking of resistance, I am trying to get back the family sword. Somebody did ask why I'm so desperate to get this sword. It is the sword of our dynasty. Where's the description for this bloody sword? Show me. There it is. Remige is the ancestral Valyrian steel of House Cargyll, which, by the way, even though we're, of course, a house, we are still the Cargyll dynasty. So I'd really like that sword back, if you don't mind. It's what this guy's grandfather should have inherited, along with everything else, before he was betrayed by his dynasty. So that's what we're trying to get. Now, here's what I will say. If we are unable to get this with this character, with the weaselly Lord Merryk, if we can't scheme or plot or buy or do anything to get this bloody sword, our next character, Ansaric Goshawk, is a knight. He is a knight, he is a fighter, he's a good, he's a dutiful captain, right? But he's ambitious, and ambitious I love in a character because it means I have the free reign to do whatever the hell I like, and I can justify it to some extent. He's also a calm man. He's a cynical man. I have high hopes for him, because if we can't get it with this character, we can certainly justify it in some way or another to get it with Ansaric. His highest stat is diplomacy. So if we really cannot figure this out, worst case scenario, we go into the diplomat tree, we get accomplished forger. Right, maybe this guy becomes quite gallant. Maybe we look at some of these other trees for... Oh! Hello? Leading by example. Court grandeur bonus plus 15. Impressed court. Vassal opinion plus 5. Courtier and guest... Oh! Hello there. What have you been looking at? I didn't even consider checking the other trees, because, like, I mean, they've just kind of played by the side for now, haven't they? How interesting. And what is that? You know what? Don't worry about these now. We'll look at those with our next character, where it might be more relevant, because, again, he's a martial character. This crap a martial. So we'll have to explore something else. He's going to be like a prowess character. So, the plan then is very simple, right? We got a rebellion on Lord Roland. We hope he's put into prison. We hope that somehow, we try and bankrupt him. That way we can try and buy his sword off of him, because he won't consider himself rich, which is really our biggest barrier to entry. We might be able to get our sword back that way. Will that work? I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. It's minus 121 right now, but again, because he thinks he's wealthy and because he's in a good position in his mind, he doesn't need to consider our offer. So I'm going to help him, I'm going to help him realize that things might be more fragile than he quite realizes currently. His good friend over here in Rosby, Lord Merryk the Impaler. And what I was just about to point out is, of course, even though we didn't really do much yesterday, a massive thing occurred in that the Iron Throne was totally destroyed. Our liege lost his war against the Trident, a war that he only won because our character's father, of course, helped push him in the right direction. He lost that war, the Iron Throne was destroyed. As a result, it's now just the Kingdom of Dragonstone, which means our particularly ambitious vassal might be able to grab and consolidate a little land inside it. So that's what we'll be trying to do, I suppose, in the in our downtime here. Because what have we got? Have we got all of this Duchy of Blackwater Rush? We do indeed. We've got a chunk of the Duchy of King's Landing there too. So I think we do, and it's not his capital. He hasn't given it away though, has he? I was going to say that would be insane. What if we find a way to unify? We could make the Duchy of King's Landing become like a triple duke, because that's what we are right now, or that's what we could be effectively. We do have land over 3 duchies. That would be good. So let's do that. And if you know what, if our liege gets a little upset, if he's worried that we're getting a little bit above our pay grade, we'll back off. But I think we'll just spread out and we'll swallow up the whole domain. And then at some point, we will name ourselves king. Maybe we could go for some sort of regency play or something to that effect. Murder scheme power, disrupt schemes, effectiveness, finds schemes, progress, speed. I'm not sure I like any of these. This might be a better character to have a spy network, right? Because nobody likes him. He wasn't quite as ambitious or well-liked as our previous character. Murder scheme power up by 30%. Really, I just want the hostile scheme success chance benefit. Honestly, abductions could be very good for this character, because he's a filthy, dirty, cowardly little callous man. Kidnapping people to forward our own ploys seems quite good. Was that, sorry, a family member called Grizzle? Griselta. That is a good, strong name. So, sorry, what did my liege just declare war on? What's he trying to do there? The Dragonstone War for Lord Dennis's claim on the lordship of Deerfield. Oh! His vassal tried to force him to take his claim. Now, we did have claims and all this. I'd have to refabricate it all. That could be something we could do with a hook, right? Against Stannis in the future. It's not Stannis anymore. Sorry, I can't... What is his name? Selwyn, not Stannis. So we could potentially do something with that. Especially because with our forces combined, we could definitely win. He somehow managed to bring that battle back, which I'm kind of surprised by. Your vassal, Mistress Bethany, has insulted me gravely. She had the audacity to name me a loathsome hag. Yep. Good one, Bethany. We're callous. We're callous. Why care? Why upset one of our vassals and you know, cause some issues there? We don't need to do it. Everything's going according to plan with our revolt. We're causing a little tension. And with that tension, we can hopefully get a little leverage to getting our sword back. Lord Ulf is incestuous, is he? There's no relative of ours. No, okay, we're good then. Yes. Tell the king. Get some favors with the king. That's a good idea. If he knows we're doing our job well, he might, you know, be willing to do things in return for us. What is this? Oh, my son is going to marry, into House Celtigar. Now, that's a good marriage. We get another 3,000 troops. I forgot about that. That's great. Okay. Oh, look at the House Celtigar's Valyrian steel. That's fun. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good marriage. How long are we going to be on intrigue for? Not even a year, only like 6 months at this point. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll keep him on Overseeing Realm, and then I think we'll swap over to Organized Schemes, which gives us that other hostile scheme we can work with. At that point, I might move away from intrigue. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really want to play 3 intrigue characters back to back here, and I think this guy has a lot of broad skills that we can leverage together to get some work going. Lord Simon wants us to go on a hunt. Do we like him? We kind of like him. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Cautiously go on a hunt. Let's give it a go, and it's a safe journey there. And again, it's hunting with a hawk. So, I mean, it's very appropriate. This man is a hunter. Seems like he might have some natural talent towards that type of thing. Sure, let's go for it. What are we going to do? A few beasts already with their dogs. Oh, so we're not going to be hunting... We're trying to hawk a swan. This is very appropriate, hawking all these waterfowl. I like it. Oh, hello. Lord Oren has been the star of the hunt thus far. His hawk's talons forever dripping with red and fresh blood. So much that his glove seems to be stained with a permanent crimson. I cannot help but probe what he's done to train such an obedient bird. I wish I could tell you it was my good training, but speaking truthfully, my glove is blessed by the Father. We're willing to give it up for the right price. We are paranoid, but it would be... Ooh... I don't know how ambitious this man is. Paranoid, callous, cynical. Is it a good artifact? Is it worth taking the stress for this? Monthly martial lifestyle experience up by 10%. That's actually not bad. I don't hate that. I'm a little paranoid, but he does love hunting. Ooh, I do want to take it, but I don't think I can justify it for the character, you know? If he's scared of taking the glove, then... You know what? That's on you. Oh, my leather-bound book. I don't know why. What happened to my leather-bound book? Was it just not... Was it damaged? What happened? Oh, yeah, look, actually, it's all becoming quite damaged. Well, let's repair these. There you go. Keep the healing water nice and healthy. Sorry, no, I want to see the hunt. Thank you. I know where I am. Lord Simon watches excitedly as this hawk identifies his target and takes a wing from a watch, soaring high into the air and catching a swan. Well done. Good work, squad. We actually managed to do it. The Hawks have done us proud in their hunt for swans. Good work, squad. It's the second one. I don't think I've ever seen 2 successful hunts in a row. That's insane. No longer sharing power with Anseric. Honestly, the boy could do with the experience. Oh, they're such... They're not friends. This is really interesting. So they're not actually friends. They just have a super high opinion of one another. I knighted you. Have common friend. We have 2 friends in common. Do we really? Who are they then? Lord Donald and... And who? Lord Donald and Brancer? Are we friends with Brancer? No. I'm not sure, but that's... Oh, he's also lovers with his wife. This is so nice. This guy is, like, so wholesome. I can't wait to play as this guy around this sniveling little piece of shit guy. Disgusting piece of shit, man. Give me that swan feather. Whatever. That'll do. It seems very appropriate for this dynasty. Moorhen Goshawk has come of age. Thrifty clerk, but of course she is a silent sister there. Setting aside a house name and a very voice in the name of piety. Good for you. I don't think we can do anything with that at all, can we? Is there any benefit to having her in our court? Interesting. The scheme was discovered, but it had no impact. No impact on the success at all. Oh, another chancellor died. God damn you. What's wrong with you? We got a new septum. Is it better than the old one? Because the other guy wasn't amazing. This guy's not bad. He is a very slight improvement. Sending some money so we could speed up some of my schemes here. We're sitting on just a wealth of gold, and I feel like I'm... Oh, she's cynical. That's good. I feel like I'm not really doing a huge amount with it. I'm holding it just in case we need it for this. It worked. It worked! I've successfully manipulated a legion to kidnapping a close family member of one of their vassals. The vassal is now seething with anger and is ready to rebel against his captor. They're at war. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. That war's going to be very expensive, my friend. Could we possibly, minus 114. Okay, not yet, but he's about to lose everything, surely. All is well at the family feast. My son Wild Goose was a delight. His behavior a credit to the family. My daughter-in-law barely talked to anyone. Rolling her eyes and derision... the moment, deriding the moment to anyone trying to engage. Even so, it was good. We're all together, and that's what matters the most. Lovely, thank you. Another child of the dynasty. Donald. Bonifer. Eric. Eric's a good, strong Goshawk name. We don't need to mess around with that one too much. How's it going there, pal? Have you lost your war yet? Because I really do need to, I wonder if he'll pay to ransom himself out. Ooh! An unpressed claim on the lordship of Bransford. You don't say. And with the powerful allies we've got, this should be easy. Well, not that we need allies in this, of course. Oh, he's got 4,000 troops. Oh, you son of a bitch. How have you got 4,000 troops, big man? What the fuck? 3,000 from his levies. But to be fair, we're over our domain sizes, which is what's causing us so many issues. Okay, you know what? Let's just get, as a callous man, let's just get married for someone who has some skill. Just get it done. I think that's fine. What about her? She'll do. She also comes with some troops of her own. Does that count? I don't think she becomes an available spell slot because she's landed, right? Again, just to look at this callously. We just want someone who can come over here and help things out, okay? Just get shit done. I'm looking for somebody with a good mix of traits. If they've got anything inheritable, that would be... there you go. She'll do. She's a hale lady. She'll live for a while. She's good enough. We need a wife that can run this realm while we're off doing our own stuff. Great. What a good marriage. Right. Manage the domain, please, wife. There. We're good. Problem solved. 4,400 troops is looking a little bit better. How have you got so many troops, though? That's insane. Bywater Watch, is that a particularly militarized place? Not massively. Okay. Well, we don't have to go for that one immediately, of course. We could go for, say, Riverline, and then I'll get Shinebridge, and then... Okay, maybe not King's Landing itself. That would be quite difficult. We could... Okay, I'm not going to use any more of the kidnapping scum. I'm not into that. Oh, Arik Gossel, you've had a good time, haven't you? Someone needs a lesson in personal responsibility. Nah, you wouldn't care. You just wouldn't... No, whatever. You've had a good time, haven't you? Be callous about it. Yep, you've had a good time. Move on. You know, we got shit to deal with here. How's it going, Lord Roland? The war's still not over yet, eh? Minus 10%, so it's only a wait... Oh... It's only a matter of time. Oh, dear. Lord Osmond has gained a blackmail hook on me. Murder him. Murder him right now. She's already pregnant. That's not what we needed. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, fair enough. Live your life then, I suppose. It's time for a break from Eric's routine lesson plan. Who's educating this boy? Oh, you are. Okay. I just don't think this is the guy that'd be willing to stress himself out for that. No immediate effects. Move on. God, his skills are pretty good, though, aren't they? 25 intrigue, 22 stewardship. The guy's really grown quite significantly. Your son should become the squire of Jothos Stokeworth. Yes. Yes, please do. Go and become a knight. That would be very helpful. Ah. So then, Lord... Oh, we can't buy an artifact while he's in prison. Okay. What do you think? Okay, he's out. Is he in debt? He's got no gold. Okay, hold on. Buy artifacts. Maybe now. Minus 105. Not even fucking close, man. Not even close. Quality and wealth, minus 25. Remedios equipped, minus 50. Better than his other artifacts. Considers himself poor, is only a plus 10. I think even with that... What's a strong hook? That was only like 100, right? God damn. But even that would only take us to minus 55. It's not going to happen, because we've already got the plus 50 from the weak hook. I don't think it's possible. I'm sorry to say it. Maybe with a little kidnappery. What would we do here? We'd have to get them unlanded. If we can get the dynasty unlanded, we can do things. Oh, my child is scaring people. You harass my daughter, you are exiled. Lorena Aaron, that would not be the case. I profoundly do not care. Yes, that's a bit more appropriate. If we can keep getting them to revolt, and then eventually the... Oh, what if we goad him? What if we goad him? Winning him over with love and care and gold isn't going to work. So what if we go from the opposite perspective? What if we become rivals? Then what would I do, though? Nothing, really. If we can get him unlanded, kidnap his heir, recruit him, or have the whole... That's what I'm saying. Like, get the whole thing revoked. And then kidnap whoever has the sword at that point, recruit them to the court, kill off the family members. Again, it's a 50% chance we'll re-inherit it. So we just do what our previous character tried to do, but this time we hit the 50% chance rather than lose it. You son of a bitch, he's used that hook on me. Kill him. Definitely kill him at this point. Definitely kill him at this point. Oh, that's sad. Oh, my son has gone to the seven heavens. He was never born. Oh. Well, I mean, obviously our guy wouldn't care. He wouldn't care because he's a shit person. And how are you doing? Melancholic. Oh, dear. Well, realistically, our guy's not going to care as long as she can hold the territory. Because that's the type of guy he is. Kidnapper. Enables the abduct scheme. Hello, we can do something with that. Then maybe we will get job done right, and then maybe then we'll move away from intrigue for a while. My ward, Endron. This is Endron Baratheon, right? The king's son. Is he to be the next? He's not. Where are you? You're at the wall? Why are you not? He's a bastard. You founded House Baraden. Inspiration, renown, and pleasure. Very appropriate. What if the king's son, Lord Selwyn, were to die? We educate the next king. What if we make him terrible? Keep him patient. Make him shy. Evil nihilist. Mold him in our image. A man who will fold easily. Ooh. Ooh. We just get rid of the king's son. This is the highest of treason. Will probably get us executed, but this could be a powerful tool, right? What if we just, like, betroth you to, like... How interesting. How interesting. What if we used a hook and made it matrilineal? -94. You see what I'm thinking here? You see, I'm picking up what I'm putting down. I'm liking this. How interesting. Because he's in our court. So if we fabricate a hook on the king, if we could force, even if we send that, could we send the king some gold? He only wants 157 gold. That's as much as some of the other people have wanted. If we win the king over, and then the king's son were to fall down a flight of stairs, or drown horribly, or just die through some other means, and then we inherit the whole of Dragonstone. He's made it very, 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 very easy for us, because he's given us his son to educate. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe we can capitalize on it, though. Wouldn't that be a plot twist if this guy actually ended up being the most important dynasty member? Hello. Every child... Oh, God. Ooh, stressful. We might need this daughter to be... Go and meet your peers. Lucifer Baratheon, go meet him. We want to win over the Baratheon dynasty through any means necessary. Go do that. Great idea. Another granddaughter. Alara Gossok, Mara, Wyla, Marcella, Grizzle. We've already had a Grizzle. Great name. Alicanta. Welcome. Because, you know, it was Christmas recently. My wife, Lady Lawless, is with child and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange and I cannot shake the feeling something's wrong. Yeah, no shit, something's wrong. She's probably on edge a little bit. Look into it discreetly, of course. But we trusted her all along. She found out. Shit, this poor lady. I feel terrible for her being married to this piece of shit. Horrible, awful man. Okay, Lord Oswin. This is not the right moment. But that's not cowardly. Either he is. That's not cowardly. What's wrong with my son? My son, Arik, has fallen unwell. He's been wounded. Honestly, callous. Oh, it's an infected wound. Oh, shit. Choice is up to my son. Yeah, like, whatever. You pick. You pick. You live your life. I think he chose nothing. I didn't miscut there, right? That was... On the plus side, he's temperate. His health is poor. He's young. He'll survive. A bad omen for the Lord. He only grows more. I don't know why I'm wasting my time trying to murder this guy. To be fair, he did wrong us and we should get rid of him, to be honest. And then our other plots are just going kind of as expected. I need to get you to rebel again. How long until we can do that? Instigate revolt. We can't do that for another few months. So we'll see if this murder plot works this time. If it doesn't, we'll cancel it. We'll move back to getting this guy to revolt. If he revolts twice, maybe they'll revoke the title. Maybe revocation is protected. Interesting. The realm needs a secure plan should you be indisposed, and you must agree I'm the best possible candidate. Aegon Horsebane. What a fucking name, huh? Do I agree? Is he going to offer me something? Decline. Decline. No. No. No, thank you. Maybe that's where us being craven, we should have folded and been like, okay. But no, given that we're in the more powerful position, stick with it. If the king came to us and was like, stop that shit, obviously we would collapse. We would just give up at this point. I will hone his skills by House Goshawk traditions. This is like some... This is some, like deep stuff. This is some good intrigue right here. I like that. It has stressed him out. Surely, this is the first ever stress problem we've had with this guy, right? Is there anything we can do? Nothing really relevant. Let's see what happens then. Reclusive. Ooh, reclusive suits him, I think, really well. I actually really like that as a character trait for him. I don't think I can risk this. I think that would cause us too many issues in the long run, so let's forget it for now. Let's go back to our goal of trying to get this house order. All we've got to do is get them unlanded. Fourth moon. Here we are. Right. And then you go back into the grinder. Goodbye. And now we just got to wait for one of those two plots to fire, I think. A son. Edwin. Edwin Rick. That's a bit clumsy, isn't it? Hold on. Eric. Eric Rick. Eric Rick. That's good. That's a strong name. War again. What the hell are they doing this time? Dragonstone War for the de jure High Lordship of Deerfield. I mean, if he were to take back the rest of Rosby, that would be lovely. I would love to see a strong hook. But we've got a weak one. Weak one might be enough. Okay, he's now indebted to us. Say, you're indebted to us then, huh? Perhaps, who's he marrying? We can kill this kid, that's fine. Your son, I would like him to be a good marriage for my daughter, Lucianta. Matrilineally, use the hook. He will accept it. Oh, good lord. We are about to blow this wide open. Yes. Send it. He's not happy about it. That was a +2. He was very, very nervous about this, but he thinks we would never do anything wrong. Alliance formed with King Selwyn the Glutton. And now if King Selwyn's son were to die... Right, hold on then. We still got to max our style schemes, just making sure. 95% chance of killing Selwyn Baratheon. If we are caught, this man is going to fold. This man is going to fold like a deck of cards, okay? We just need to be very, very cautious about things. Should I start building some stuff? I'm saving the money for the plots and the fabrications and whatever. Oh, of course I know him. He's me. Send the assassin to kill someone in the target's family. Risk is too high. I think this is where we send the assassin, right? But then if it's caught, that's when we're like, oh god, I'm sorry, it was me. Oh, the assassin managed to slip up and get caught. The target stays alive, but he is captured. At least he was captured. Before he was able to babble my name, a spy at court managed to poison them. He isn't saying anything now, but now Lord Roland at Tudbury Island is suspecting someone is after him. We're going to drive this man insane. All over a goddamn sword. Oh, would you look at that? I'm the Lord of Riverline. Oh, I am. You're right. Oh, and Selwyn is a good king, yes. Very, very craven attitude. Oh, I love you, my king. Okay, let's move to... fabricating another one then. Shinebridge? By all means. And how's Riverline looking? 1,000 troops. That, I think, would look lovely as part of our realm. Oh, we need a hook on Selwyn. Another one. Another hook, you say. I could probably pull that off. How long till we fabricate again? 23rd of 12th moon. So we've got to wait a year. Year and 6 months. That's okay. We can work with that. Honestly, given how much cash we're sat on right now, we might as well try and upgrade some things, right? We might as well. So we can't upgrade the duchy building because we don't have the duchy. Don't have the title of Rosby. Oh, God, that's so annoying, isn't it? God, I wish the king would push this one. Try and get this one back. That would be nice. Shithead. Strongmead is the capital. It's the same story, isn't it, really? Oh, Okay, well, look, let's just upgrade whatever we've got, which isn't much right now. Windmills are pretty good in your capital, right? Look at that. The final upgrade gives 34% holding tax. That's kind of nuts. And then I'll upgrade strong mead, but I don't think we'll bother upgrading anywhere else. I'd like this to be our kind of... This area should be our main capital. But of course, eventually we sit on the Iron Throne. Having King's Landing, Rosby, and Strongmead being like that kind of arc is pretty fun. I like that. Strongmead. I guess we upgrade the apiaries then. With a name like Strongmead, how can I not? And here we have it. Maybe one of the biggest plays we could ever possibly make. A toast to Selwyn Baratheon's health. 95%, 95%. If he dies, his wife is not Pergonan. If he dies, the throne is ours next generation. Oh. Selwyn is dead. Killed by a deep draught of mead. How very appropriate. It turns out it was very strong mead indeed. My agent slipped the poison into his goblet and watched it dissolve without a trace. Only when his throat swelled shut did he realize something was wrong, but by then it was too late. Fortunately, my agent slipped out before the effects of the poison could be revealed. Something was afoot, and, perhaps more importantly, we have reasonable doubt. I mean, why would we ever murder him anyway, other than... okay, we could be suspicious. The fact that an intrigue, a man known for being a Weasley, slimy little guy, just married his daughters to the next heir of the Iron Throne. It's very possible we could be in that, but he's also at war with one of the other High Kingdoms. So I think we might have dodged it. I think politically we might be fine here. And speaking of which, look at him posing with my damn sword. That should be my sword. Lord Roland is about to go into his second rebellion. Presuming we're successful here. Maybe not so likely. It worked. It worked again. Trying to depose him. Just revoke his lands. Revoke his lands. Unhouse House Tudbury. Take their castles and kick them out into public, and then we kidnap his son and we kill him. Oh, shall I just start working on it? That said 5% chance. What the fuck? Why? Targets in a foreign realm. -40. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's going to be harder than usual. We might have to recruit some spies. Is Spy Masters up for joining? A little gold for her then, I think. This is what we've been saving this money for, of course. Take some money. By all means, 85. We're at to the maximum already. Spy Master's on board. This is good. The Golden Weasley Goose himself. Finally, it's all paying off. Well, literally. Ah, and speaking of being a Weasley boy, give me some intrigue. Swift execution gives a 30% murder scheme power, which might be very relevant. Of course, a job done right, I think, is pretty good. And then maybe we'll move back to... You know, if anybody's going to be avaricious, maybe this man isn't far off. Though he hasn't got an interest in material wealth in terms of gold, he might not necessarily be a greedy spendthrift character. Certainly does have an interest in expanding the domain, right? And in getting back that freaking sword. Oh dear. The family gathered for our evening repast in Rosby's Great Hall, and right from the start it was a madhouse. Luciana didn't stop rolling her eyes in heavy sign during the slightest mention of the 7 who were won. My daughter-in-law Lorena barely talked to anyone all night, rolling her eyes with derision the moment anyone tried to engage. Also, my Duchess Lawless was poorly behaved, unexpectedly getting in an argument after another with no good reason. Everyone was shouting, and the cacophony grew so annoying I finally raised my voice and commanded them all to be silent. May have said some things I regret, but I simply had to be out of that place. Oh god, we are stressed to no end. 62 stress because we are paranoid and reclusive. A necessary evil, of course. Ah, Lord Thomas is a sodomite. We are a callous man, so let's make sure everybody knows that. A real, truly piece of shit man. We're gonna have to seclude ourselves, aren't we? We lose some stress, but it costs us 150 prestige a go. It's expensive, but what does a callous man such as Merryk care about prestige, right? A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallway come alive. The perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what people with a similar perspective could do. Hire a group of discreet agents. Arik comes of age. Arik the godless planner. He is also craven, but he's temperate. He's gregarious, he's cynical, he's a nicer boy. They grew up so fast, a thrifty clerk, he's not amazing, and he was also knighted. So there you go, he's got that going for him, which is something. Ooh, hello. A boar hunt, or a stag hunt. He's just asking us what our favorite game is to hunt. Well, I think in this case we can all agree, it's a stag, isn't it? God knows what that was about. So this is what you should do. Robert, an expert in discreet arts, has been all over my castle, scaring both servant and courtier alike when emerging from the darkest of corners. Huddled around his notes, a detailed plan for increased security is just slowly taking form. This knowledge cannot be widely known, of course. We kill him. Or we already feel safer, but we're paranoid. I have use for someone of your talents, but we're paranoid. I'm afraid Robert Kingswood needs to die. Goodbye, Robert. Thank you. We know all the secrets now, and now we've got rid of him because we're very afraid of what he might do. The stag is the king of the woods, as they say. My gamekeeper spotted a rather large one recently. Would you care to join me on a hunt? This is suspicious if I've ever heard it. I'm afraid I don't have the time right now. Goodbye. No, we can't be doing that. That is, forget about the paranoia or even this guy being craven. That does not add up. That is too suspicious. Lord Oswin of Pipemouth is a very good diplomat. Welcome. Welcome, Oswin of Pipemouth. Good. This is going well. Shame we can't go to war and do anything with that. In fact, what we should be doing is probably fabricating our next hook on Selwyn. Poor, sweet Selwyn, who's about to lose the entire Baratheon kingdom. It's that easy. Oh, Branta, hello. For the third night in a row, I'm sitting at the same table at the same inn, and it's an excellent view of the bar and the barmaid behind it. My sister is interrupting my daydream is interrupted when my sister and friend, Branta, slams her tankard down on the table. I've seen you gawking at Helene all night, she whispers with a sly smile. I don't blame you, she's a graceful woman. Do you want introductions? No. I want to do this myself. Is he going to be brave? But he's also callous. No, he's just here for the drinks. It's just, I'm sorry, that was his father, and he's not his father. Hello, decline. No thank you. No regents. None of you are trustworthy. Have they finally had it revoked? He's in prison, but that's it. Oh, I lean over at the map in the council chamber. A sudden creak turns my head towards the door. My son Eric appears in the hallway, toddling up to me at a surprising speed for his age. He wraps himself firmly around my leg, hugging me tight and leaning his head back to look up at me. What is this warm feeling in my chest? There. Oh, the heartless man finally gets a little heart. A cat. No, it'll fetch a reasonable price at the market. This man is not about keeping animals, right? No, we don't need to worry about the kidnapping. It's going to go perfectly well. Just revoke the title. Revoke the title. And then his son, who's in my prison, will inherit all the stuff when this man dies. Come on. Ooh, we got some large skeps. You know, I was thinking to myself, I wish I had some large skeps. What else should we put here? Hunt activity in Strongmead. How appropriate that would be. Oh no, forestry lowered hunt success chance. No, that's not what we want. Increase hunt sighting chance for hunt activities. You know, I like that. It's about the only unique personality thing that this guy's developed. All the rest of it is just a worse version of his predecessors, right? Oh, okay, I could fuck with that. Increased hunt sighting chance. Increased hunt sighting chance in hunt success activities. If we build a hunting ground. You make a great point. This is going to be their summer home, right, Strongmead? It's not going to be the capital. It's not going to be making the money. It's got some lovely mead distilleries. It's going to have some lovely apiaries, and it's going to have a hunting grounds. This is the R&R. This is their summer home, right? 7 living members of House Tudbury. Interesting. I think, if you don't mind, I would like there to be far fewer. If we deal with enough of these, then that sword can only go one place, and that will, of course, be Goodwin Tudbury. Can prisoners inherit? That's a better question. Maybe we should recruit them sooner than later. Can they inherit, of course, artifacts is, sorry, what I was getting at there. Obviously, you can inherit the land. I'm really just hoping to revoke it, but they're just not, there's no action. That's why I think maybe revocation is protected, so he's just keeping him in his prison, because that's twice this guy's rebelled. To make my liege more susceptible to my attempts in approaching him, I can include a compliment to him in my next missive to his court. Yes, pray his empathy and his kind heart. Excellent. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I was very happy about that. That's good. I mean, given that our dynasties are going to be so inseparable before long. So we've got 2 hunt requests. We've got Lord Kevin or Lord Leslin. We like Kevin more, so that's where we're going. Sorry, Leslin, or Kevin, or whichever one I wasn't going for. Damn, Storm's End looks cool, doesn't it? Is there anywhere we can travel to? We should really do a grand tour when we're playing as the next character, shouldn't we? There's so much, especially in the Riverlands. Look at that, all kind of clustered together. Interesting. Yeah, okay, I was right there. No threats, no nothing. Off you go, then. Oh, worst outcome. I know that you are Selwyn Baratheon's real killer. Yes, have a hook on me, by all means. This man needs to die. That's 2 things he knows about us now. He needs to die. And he could unravel this entire puzzle. I don't think he can break the betrothal, though. Not without being a disgusting, awful man. You can only break a betrothal if you have a legal precedent against the betrothed, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what happens. I said his intent to befriend the guy that we are here hunting so that we can get another ally. You know, it's a bit more of a cowardly thing to do, I suppose. We've completely lost all our stress at this point, and our hawk brought back a kill. I don't think I've ever had a good hunter before. This man just, like, not the guy I would have ever pinned it on. Not bad. Okay. Let's go. It's time. And we failed. Well done. Idiot. Idiot. Did we make our friend, though? We did not, unfortunately. Got a lot of prestige, which is quite nice. Finish the hunt and head back. Very nice. We're about to fabricate our hook on Stannis. Oh my god, we actually gained a level of fame. What the hell? It's fair, the man's got 3,000 prestige. Endron Baratheon. We've educated him. And he actually came out pretty well. Why couldn't you do that for your own kids? What's wrong with you? Moron. Idiot. There's no way that we can send our own son to university, is there? I can't just be like, go. Go. Go to university. There's nothing. Second we start playing as this guy, the problem is he's already fucking, what, 40? 39? 29? Jesus. Well, the second we start playing as him, we can head off. We can head off and go to university just immediately to try and capitalize on something for this guy because he's not very good. Upgrading his education will be a very nice start. Boom. AC 5 gold for a strong hook. Would it not be wonderful if King Selwyn owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude? For example, if I were to save him from a band of vicious bandits. Oh my god, a strong hook on him is superb. A loyalty hook. Oh, now that is very, very precious. Have you got an artifact you could sell me? Surely you don't need all this stuff. We could buy Heartsbane. The Sword of House Tarly. The strong hook is plus 100, so I was right there. Really? You're just allowing me to take that? That's insane. So if we could get a strong hook on that other guy, maybe it would work. Robert's armor, tapestries. Well, we can't get a Valyrian steel sword. Our Valyrian steel sword, but we can get a Valyrian steel sword, which I suppose is something? Do I even want Heartsbane? We give it to the other guy. We trade the swords. I would never. This is a very cowardly thing to do. This is a very craven, callous thing to do. Fine, if I can't have that sword, I'll take a different sword. Oh, that's so funny, isn't it? Save his life and he gives us his sword. It's not even his sword. I've done it. We've become the owner of Heartsbane. We'll rename it Ramige 2.0. That's so petty. That's so petty. Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm so in. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I'll show you this. Look at my sword now, huh? What do you think of that? Prowess, prestige, renown, movement speed up by 10%. Oh, lots of prayers have been carved onto the blade. It's the ancestral Valyrian sword of House Tarly. Not anymore. We can't reforge that, can we? Cannot reforge artifacts without an antiquarian. Ah, maybe we could. Maybe we could reforge it. Tywin reforged ice, so maybe we can reforge this one. I'll just go hire myself an antiquarian. That's no problem. It's not a problem at all. Master... Oh, we haven't got a Master of Arms. Master at Arms, not the Council. That's Marshal. Is different. Anyway, you're good skill. Andro Kenwick. You sound trustworthy enough to fuck up my Valyrian steel. God, if we lose that, I would cry. We just need... Reforge cost, no cost. Am I allowed to reforge it, though? We need a bit more gold. Let's see if it's even possible. I don't think we can do anything with it. I'm just doing it to be incredibly petty. Merryk. Merryk. Welcome. That's a good name. We've got Narek. What? Oh my god, he remade the Iron Throne. He reformed the Iron Throne. God, that threw me off for a second. I thought, did he die? No. He's decided to name himself as the ruler of King's Land. Maybe he had enough prestige or whatever. Finally got to the point where he can rebuild the Iron Throne. I mean, he does have the Iron Throne, so it makes sense. Well, fair enough. Good for you, big man. Good for you, fella. You were in debt. I can see that. We're dealing with it, okay? Arik can marry. Alliance power, please. What is that? The Lordship of Mudgrave. 1,500 troops. Pathetic. Maybe we get another hook. We get a hook and we marry him off. Have you got a daughter? Prince Edmund? Prince Omar? What about her? Prince Eldine is already married. Okay. What about the Rock? What have we got going on in the Rock? We've got lots of sons everywhere. No daughters for me to marry off. Do you have a daughter? Was Miria Tully? Arrange a marriage between her and... she's a bit young to marry Arik, though. Mountains of the Vale we don't need. What about the North? Princess Harma. Hello. Okay, that could do something for her. She's still very, very young. Ooh, a little bit too young, I think. We've got another son, though. Eric can marry Princess Harma. Matrilineally. I'd have to, even if I used a hook, I still wouldn't do this, because I think they hate me. Patrilineal marriage. It's faith, different faith. Right, okay. House Baratheon of the Stormlands instead. You've got a daughter. Oh, God. Lover's pox and how has that child got lover's pox? I don't want to know. Why is she also possessed? What the fuck's happening here? What the hell is going on in the Stormlands? He will almost accept that. Ooh, hello there. What about your... Okay, so Sorella's already married. We need to be looking at doing better things. So let's get a hook on you. Let's just start getting these large hooks on the large lords. And then maybe we could find somebody that someone can marry amongst all these courts. That seems good. Who am I murdering? Demaray Tudbury. What did she do again? Remind me. Yes, no, to get our sword. Yep, forget it. Forget it. I'll get my own sword. I'll get that sword. We will get that sword back one day, but it's not today. Can I just ransom this guy out? For a hook. Weak hook. You can't afford the full ransom of 50. That's my fault. Keep him in there until he can pay for it. If we're adjusting our sights to bigger, better, grander things, we got the Valyrian steel with a massive asterisk over that. The Valyrian steel is doing a lot of heavy lifting, okay? And that was my goal for today. Now we look to bigger and better and greener pastures. Or perhaps I should say iron pastures. Some massive, unexpected victories for the house today, and I'm very, very pleased with what we've done. I almost don't believe it myself. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And of course, a thank you to the patrons allowing the series to exist in the first place. A big thank you to Dune, Mill, Sweetsy, John Stoddard, Bug551, Ozymandias, Daedras, Chicken Robo, Kairobi, Bear King, Enderball55, Slippy Nips, Overly Expressive, Hoopy, Adram, Beta Soldier, Michael Bolt, Jared, The Long Hoth, Cat Lord, Shadow, Shall-I Lions, Killer Clown, Night Rouge, Worker of Secrets, and MK Sky for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. It is always a pleasure to play a little Game of Thrones. And a thank you to Thalen, Textrian, Emoja, Technoman08, Amazing Moosh, Lieutenant Smokin, Hottie Sphinx, Surge Devilez, Unruthless, Puka Boy, Salakata, Avolka, Wolfie, Mauen Cadelbe, and Robotimus as well. Goodbye.